Welcome, peasants. I mean, honored viewers, to the story of one of Animal Crossing's most iconic and distinctive residents. Today we're discussing Anka, the snooty Egyptian cat who has been serving looks, attitude, and immaculate vibes since 2001. Whether you know her as the golden feline with impossibly perfect eyeliner, or simply as that cat who probably judges your outfit, Anka has cemented herself as one of the franchise's most memorable characters. Anka made her debut in Dobutsu no Mori Plus, Animal Forest Plus, as an islander, though Western players first encountered her in the 2002 GameCube release of Animal Crossing. Here's a fun fact that makes her even more special. In the early Animal Crossing games, players could only visit the island and meet islander villagers if they had a Game Boy Advance to connect to their GameCube, making encounters with Anka somewhat exclusive and memorable for longtime fans. Her name is absolutely brilliant in its simplicity. In English, Anka derives from the Ankh, the Egyptian hieroglyphic symbol that represents life, fitting for a character who brings so much personality to every game she graces. Meanwhile, her Japanese name is Nile, Nairu, referencing the famous river that was the lifeblood of ancient Egypt. Even her catchphrase shows clever attention to detail. In Japanese, she says kufufu, which combines kufu, the name of a famous pharaoh, with ufufu, a Japanese onomatopoeia for laughter. In English, she simply says me meow, which, let's be honest, doesn't quite capture the same regal energy, but we'll forgive her. The inspiration for Anka's design is steeped in history. Egyptians worshipped cats and had a cat goddess named Bastet, which may be the basis for Anka's design. This makes perfect sense, as Anka certainly carries herself with the divine confidence of a deity who expects offerings and reverence. Let's talk about Anka's absolutely stunning appearance. She's a navy blue and gold striped cat who wears navy blue eyeliner in the style of Egyptian royalty, with wings extending toward the outside corners of her eyes. Her headdress resembles the Nima's crown, the iconic striped headpiece worn by pharaohs like King Tut. The headdress features a cobra called the uraeus, which symbolized kingship in ancient Egypt. Interestingly, in City Folk, her headdress contains a scarab charm instead of the cobra figurine, giving her a slightly different look in that installment. Here's a delightful quirk. Anka has had a different outfit as her starting clothes in every single mainline game released in English. Talk about a fashionista who refuses to be predictable. She started with the red aloha shirt as an islander, a casual beach look that honestly seems beneath her, then upgraded to the mummy shirt in City Folk and New Leaf, and finally achieved peak elegance with the palatial tank dress in New Horizons. Each wardrobe evolution has brought her closer to the regal aesthetic she truly deserves. Ah yes, the snooty personality type, misunderstood by some, appreciated by connoisseurs of fine sass. Anka is fond of makeup and gossip, and initially comes off as arrogant and self-centered, frequently commenting on the style and appearance of other villagers. But here's the thing, she's not trying to be cruel. She simply has standards. As a snooty villager, Anka will appear arrogant toward the player and other villagers, but will appear friendly and nice in mature discussions. She values sophistication, high culture, and yes, looking fabulous at all times. She finds appearance important and will get angry or upset if someone criticizes her sense of style or fitness. Can you blame her? She's been perfecting that eyeliner for millennia. Naturally, this leads to some personality clashes. Anka tends to clash with lazy villagers who disregard their appearance and jock villagers who critique her physical appearance. Imagine working this hard on your aesthetic only to have a jock villager suggest you do more push-ups. The audacity. However, she finds common ground with cranky villagers due to their shared rude personalities and generally gets along with normal villagers who appreciate maturity and elegance. There's a softer side too. As a snooty islander in the early games, Anka was talkative and vain, but warmer than mainland snooty villagers, focusing on being well-liked as well as beautiful. And regardless of her initial frostiness, her attitude toward the player changes as she begins to warm up to them, though she retains some arrogance and subtle rudeness. That's just her charm. She keeps you on your toes. In each game in the series, Anka's house is themed after a pyramid, befitting her Egyptian-styled appearance. But the evolution of her interior design tells a fascinating story of accumulating wealth and refinement. In the original Animal Crossing as an islander, her house starts with only one item, the Master Sword. Yes, you read that correctly. The legendary blade from The Legend of Zelda. What's a Master Sword doing in an Egyptian cat's house? We may never know, but it's delightfully bizarre. As an islander, she would request specific items from players, and after placing 2 items, she'd upgrade her wallpaper, and after 5 items, she'd upgrade her flooring. In City Folk, her house features the ancient wall and matching flooring, along with a pyramid, sphinx, 2 tiki torches, a mummy's casket, a broken post, a corn plant, and a retro stereo playing Marine Song 2001. Finally, we're seeing the full Egyptian aesthetic come together. In New Leaf, Anka's house remains mostly unchanged but adds a throne, because of course she needs a throne, and doubles some items from her previous setup. But it's in New Horizons where Anka truly goes all out. Her house has a yellow exterior with a purple metal accent door and tan stone roof, and her interior features a pyramid, 3 golden caskets, a golden toilet, golden dishes, gold bars, and a Libra scale. Yes, a golden toilet. Anka has officially achieved peak opulence, and honestly, we respect the commitment. Eagle-eyed fans will notice that Anka appears in every Animal Crossing game except Animal Forest, the original Japanese-only version, and Wild World. Her absence from Wild World remains one of the great mysteries of the franchise. Where was she during this era? Was she off on an archaeological expedition? Redecorating her pyramid? The world may never know. She did make up for lost time, though. Anka has appeared in Animal Crossing, City Folk, New Leaf, New Horizons, Happy Home Designer, and Pocket Camp. She was added to Pocket Camp on January 31st, 2022, though interestingly, her icons had been added to the game's files in November 2020 and remained unused until her official release. Even in her delayed arrival, she kept players waiting in anticipation. Very on brand. Anka is widely regarded as one of the most popular villagers in the Animal Crossing series, and for good reason. Her unique Egyptian theme makes her stand out in a sea of adorable animals. Her overall look is heavily influenced by Egyptian themes, making her resemble the famous Egyptian ruler Cleopatra. She's sophisticated, she's stylish, and she brings a level of cultural richness to the game that few other villagers can match. There aren't many cute, unique, or pretty snooty villagers compared to peppy or normal personalities, which makes Anka even more special. She fills a niche for players who want elegance, sass, and a touch of ancient mystery on their islands. Anka is ranked as the 2nd most popular villager in Animal Crossing history, a remarkable achievement considering the hundreds of villagers available across the franchise. Her Amiibo card is one of the most sought after and purchased, commanding high prices in the secondary market. Let's address the elephant, or rather, the ancient cat, in the room. Anka's age has been a source of fascination and speculation within the Animal Crossing community. The official Pocket Camp description is deliberately vague, describing her as veiled in mystery while suggesting she might be 3,000 years old. This isn't just a random number. It's a clever reference to ancient Egyptian civilization, which flourished roughly 3,000 to 5,000 years ago. But here's where it gets interesting. Is Anka literally an immortal being who has survived millennia, or is she simply a modern cat with an appreciation for ancient Egyptian aesthetics? The game never gives us a definitive answer, and that ambiguity is part of her charm. Her design, with the Nima's crown and Egyptian makeup, could suggest she's an actual ancient Egyptian who has somehow persisted through the ages. Alternatively, she could simply be a history enthusiast with impeccable commitment to a theme, like someone who's really into cosplay but took it to the next level. The evidence leans toward mystique rather than confirmation. She speaks in modern terms, has contemporary goals like becoming an astronaut, and doesn't reference any actual memories from ancient times. Yet her entire existence seems to channel ancient Egypt so authentically that you can't help but wonder. Is she a reincarnation, a time traveler, an immortal deity walking among mortals? The game leaves it deliberately open to interpretation, allowing players to decide for themselves whether they're there hosting a literal piece of history or simply a very dedicated fashionista with excellent taste in interior design. Either way, she's clearly been perfecting that eyeliner technique for quite some time. From her humble beginnings as an islander with nothing but a master sword, to her current status as a golden-themed tastemaker with 3 caskets and a toilet made of solid gold, Anka has proven herself to be one of Animal Crossing's most enduring and beloved characters. She's been making players feel both inadequate about their fashion choices and honored by her friendship since 2001. Whether you love her for her stunning Egyptian aesthetic, appreciate her snooty personality's hidden warmth, or simply respect anyone who can pull off that level of eyeliner every single day, Anka remains an icon. She's cultured, she's confident, and she absolutely knows she's better than you. And somehow, that's exactly why we keep inviting her to our islands. So here's to Anka. Long may she reign, and may her golden toilet never lose its luster. Meow, indeed.